You probably don't actually know me. My name is John Alexander Izus, and I've been fighting for the liberation of the Palestinian people for a long time. That's in Belain. I speak Arabic pretty well. I used to live in Masad. I used to live in Egypt, Cairo, Egypt, Kahira. I've been hit with tear gas and had rubber bullets shot past my head. They didn't hit me in the head, at least. I was with a grandma. They were shooting at us. I feel like they were reasonable in shooting at us. But I'm definitely not against Israelis necessarily, but clearly, like, someone that's not racist is going to be on the Palestinian side. And I feel like some people from Masad heard me talk about the war, and they're like, oh, he's definitely against Lebanon, but he will never actually fight Gaza. He will never use the might of the U.S. military on Gaza. And I think they know me because, like, they know me that well. I had rocks thrown at me in Jerusalem. I had rocks thrown at me in Belain, which is Palestine. I've been to Ramallah. I've been all over the Middle East. Like I said, I used to live in Egypt, and it doesn't change the situation. Like, the situation is that Israelis are super racist and mean, and they don't think the Palestinians, like, are human beings. They do think the Palestinians are human beings in Israel. Like, they have relationships with them. They're nice to them and stuff in Israel, but, like, they really don't like the Palestinians, especially the ones in Gaza, which are the ones that are, like, in that much danger because the way they're trapped. I'm sure you guys have heard me joke that I joined Hezbollah, and, like, that's a joke picture. And clearly, like, I was, like, investigating Hezbollah, and I was investigating the whole situation and trying to figure out, like, what I think, and I was trying to be reasonable, and, like, my reason has, like, led me to think that Gaza needs to be free. And I feel like that's where the war is really gonna, like, come down to, is, like, Gaza. The Palestinians turned me away at the Dome of the Rock, and the reality is that, like, life's like that, and I don't really care. And the reality is, like, I don't really care. And, like, that's kind of the situation with, like, Izus, like, this guy that, like, has no idea how he's turned out to be Jesus after everything. Like, I'm Moses, like, my entire life, and next thing you know, it's like, no, you speak Greek, your name is Izus. And it's like, wait, but no one knows Izus' name. But breakthrough will come in the name of Jesus is what the song says, and there's nothing like what a beautiful name it is, and break every chain, which is, the beautiful name is Izus, and, like, everything changes with Izus, but no one knows the name of Izus. But I know the name of Izus because I'm 18, and, like, only Izus knows he's 18 because it was a secret society thing in the 1st century. So, like, Izus has come, and what he's telling you is, I'm sorry that the Jewish media censored so much that Israel is gone, that there's no Jewish Israel. It is a Muslim Israel, and that Muslim Israel is going to let Christians be there, I promise, and they'll let Jewish people be around, but, like, that is done. Netanyahu's done. These people from Egypt know me. Netanyahu is done. He's been done. I've had a problem with Netanyahu always. They picked that guy to be in charge. That's who you talk to Izus with? Israel, who are you going to appoint to talk to me? We got Benjamin Netanyahu. You want Benjamin Netanyahu to be who I have a relationship with. I'm sorry, I'm sure you're surprised right now. I have a neural interface in my head, and I promise it's there, and the FBI knows it's there. And I'm a mentally ill person, sorry. But, like, this is a real situation, and, like, I think Israel's gone, and I'm saying get out of Israel. And, like, I'm sorry that that's the situation. Do I think the Middle East needs to change? You will never find someone that, like, will, like, get murdered, like, while going on a freaking tour in the Middle East because of women. I will get murdered for the women so fast. You have no idea. I'll get murdered for the gay people. I'm someone that will protest. I'm someone that believes in Gandhi and Martin Luther King Jr. And I believe in Malcolm X. And I believe that the situation for women needs to change. And you will never convince me the situation has changed yet. Because it's a long process, because the United States still hasn't figured out how to deal with the women's situation. So all I'm saying is that, like, when I'm sitting here going, okay, Israel lost, they're no longer going to have my support. Apparently, the American military didn't listen to me when I told them not to use their bombs. They could have saved the bombs, but now, they don't have enough bombs. And I'm saying, well, clearly the logical situation is we restock bombs, and that's your problem. Sorry, Israel. You have all the Jewish people controlling the media. You have all the lobbyists. You have Washington, D.C. You know there's a Jewish guy in Ukraine. You are so freaking racist. You know he's Jewish. Got a Jewish leader. Guess who does not care? Guess who will have a black leader that I like? I will. I don't give a shit. Just be a good freaking leader. And like maybe that guy's a good leader. He's doing his best. I know he's a good leader. Clearly I don't speak Ukrainian. But like all I'm saying is like the Jewish leader. But the real problem is the bombs in Syria. And like the real thing is like you got to deal with the entire Muslim world. And the Muslim world's too rich, and a lot of things come down to fuel. And like I think Israel's going to lose, and I don't think that it's my fault. Like I think it's the Jewish people from Israel that control the media and control Washington D.C. through lobbyists and Mark Zuckerberg, and they have to make sure that like we're fighting for the Jewish people. If there's a Jewish person in charge anywhere, then we're on his side. Trust me, he's Jewish. And that's just not how it's going to work. Because like what I've said is Jewish people are white. I'm white. And like, congratulations, you're white. Like, let's just stop this shit. Like, maybe you could be someone that follows me. I'm Nazarene. No one's a freaking Nazarene. Apparently, like, the only person who's a Nazarene is Jesus. Like, who the fuck is a Nazarene? Pardon me. I don't even know what the Nazar is. It's Turkish. I have to have a Nazar around my neck always for like a while there. And I don't even know what it is. I'm Nazarene. You guys don't even know what a freaking Nazarene is? I don't know what a Nazarene is. Maybe I'm the only Nazarene. I'm probably not. But yeah, I'm definitely like, am I on Hezbollah's side? I am staying out of it, like no matter what. Because like I'm not going to be against those Jewish people. Because like I know like some of the best people around there, but they're the ones that won't stop bombing Syria, so they don't have bombs. And that's the real situation there. It's like you won't stop bombing, so you're out of bombs, and you're low on bombs, or maybe you're not low on bombs. But clearly you'd have a ton of bombs. But like you weren't using your bombs strategically because you constantly bomb. And like I'm someone that will like have a very different strategy. And like I'm definitely not going to be like F you, like always. Like you're my best friend. But like I'm really beefing with you that bad because you won't stop. I will never stop being nice with you until you're dead. And like I am one of those people. And I know that's probably like, oh no, he's scary. That guy's scary. I'm polite. And I won't lie to you. And I try to be someone that people like respect the fact that I am so freaking blunt. And like, who knows if like that was someone that was saying something for me, because I don't know like when people are putting thoughts in my head. And I'm sure that's a mentally ill thing that according to everyone on TikTok, but you're going to be surprised pretty soon. But like, I forgot what I'm saying. But like what I was trying to say is you should always be polite to people always. And you should always be diplomatic. And you should never like be arrogant as fuck. And you should never like be that rude to people. And like what you should do is just be like, I'm so freaking nice. And if that person won't stop being an asshole, one day in a war situation, that is a dead person. And I'm someone that doesn't think that I have to like be an asshole ever. And I feel like a lot of people know they have to be an asshole because you got like people that talk to people at the United Nations all the time. All right, I've had enough. I'm sorry about like taking my support from Israel. Like I really am Jewish, and like I took it that seriously because my dad, like he was gonna go fight in the 67 war. Like that's the type of family I have, where like we're not allowed to go fight in the 67 war because the American military wouldn't release us. That my dad wanted to fight in Israel and he couldn't. And my grandmother was that serious about it. But the reality is, like, I can't sit there and be like, that's okay, or else like I have no moral authority, or else I'm a racist. And I don't want people to go, that guy's a racist, he's not fair.